All right, Chris. Tell me your name.
Kristian Mowbray.
Mr. Mowbray, what's your availability? What's your availability?
I'm actually open all week. I'm not sure if you guys do. Well, I'm pretty sure you do weekends too, but I'm open all week for the most part. And on weekends, like if I was to start now, I just have to shift a couple things around. Being as though my girlfriend work on the weekends, and I usually hold the kids down until she get off.
So you're available like Monday to Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay. What hours work best for you?
Daytime hours.
Daytime?
If possible.
But you flexible a little bit? Okay.
Flexible.
Daytime but flexible. Do you have transportation?
Yes, I'll have a way here.
Okay.
Well, I know it's not gonna be here, but
Right.
Yeah,
You don't own a car, but you got some reliable transport.
Yeah,
Okay.
reliable.
Okay. Give me the best number to get in touch with you.
It's 302
Uh-huh.
784
Okay.
4735.
784-4735.
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I've never really been in the healthcare field, but I have I'm how can I say it? Like I like to helping people give me kind of like a satisfaction type feeling. Like I remember they had forced me to go down to the dining hall on 2nd Street to do work.
You know, probation?
Yeah, so when I got down there, I'm like, man, and then I get in there, it's like I know everybody in there.
Yeah.
So it's like, then, they like, thank you for, feeding us and thank you this. And it was like, ever since then, that kind of like opened me up a little bit. Yeah.
I know
doing something to help people. Like, it might not be nothing major, but just seeing them, and, they know me from being around, so they wasn't expecting that. So it was really like it humbled me a little bit. It humbled me a lot.
And it felt good.
It changed my outlook.
Yeah. Looking at other things. Yeah, absolutely.
But like I said, I like to help people. I catch on to things quick. I'm a hard worker. I'm punctual. And a lot of that stuff can, some of your strengths can be your weakness sometimes. So like me being probably this type of job is probably like a solo, but like in team settings, I be feeling like I'm the leader. So I be trying to take on everything, and if he's not doing something right, I try to help him.
Right.
But for the most part, my energy is cool. Like, especially like in a group setting, lift the energy up a little bit. Even when I'm down, like today wasn't my best day, but I know I had to come in here, put a smile on. I can't let y'all see me down and stuff. But so, anytime I'm not having a good day, I come to work. I gotta deal with everything I'm dealing with after I get off work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, separate the two.
Yeah, it's hard sometimes, but you gotta do that in the real world anyway. And other than that, I worked in at Mount Air. It's like a chicken plant downstate.
Yeah. Downstate. Okay, is that where you from?
No, I'm from up here.
Okay.
We had moved down there for a year, to try it out.
Right.
It was the hardest one.
What is it, like Kent County?
Sussex. Right by Rehoboth.
Yeah. Okay.
It's crazy, but I was down there doing that, and
close to Kent County. Them chicken farms, all that. Yeah.
Purdue, and it's closer to Rehoboth. Like it's literally 2.5 hours to get down there. Like I worked in a hotel. Like before I had left, I had worked in a hotel. The only reason I put that on there because I was only there for like 2 months. But we relocated, and before that, I was working at Wilmington University. That was like a work study because I was in school. Got caught up doing, So I'm still trying. I do want to finish. I got like close to 80 credits.
Okay.
So I could if I was to pay my money, I could walk with my associates, but just so close to having my bachelor's in psychology.
What was you taking the psychology? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I started off doing sports management, but after taking that first psychology class, I kind of flipped over.
You hooked on that Maslow.
It was crazy though because our supervisor at the mailroom, not the supervisor, but his supervisor, he was the head of security for all the sports teams in Philly. And that was gonna be my internship though, as the psychologist for a sport, because you know, tie both of them together. So I do want to finish that at some point, and you know, just have that on my, just have that like,
right.
Because I came too far to like give it up, and the finish line right here, and I'm right there.
Right. That's crazy. You're looking at it.
Yeah. So, and I still owe that money, so I might as well finish.
You definitely owe that money. They ain't gonna forget about that.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I mean, I got kids and a girl, and probably don't hear about all that though. But I'm a chill person, man. I stay to myself. I'm quiet. I'm reserved. I really ain't like the rowdy type, and it's not too much with me.
How did you hear about this position?
From Mr. Jones at Business Interface.
Okay.
He threw it out there that I might like it, I might not. He kind of gave me the details of what it was, so I said I'll give it a try. Because like I said, I don't got a problem with helping people, and that might change my attitude more, having to come to work to help somebody that need my help.
Yeah, never know.
Give you a different outlook on
life. Absolutely. Why are we talking about that? Are you, any way you fit in is cool. Just need to ask you because I don't want you in an uncomfortable situation. Right. Are you like a hands-on kind of person where, let's say, if your patient needed to get dressed and all that kind of stuff, washed up, you'd be able to help them? Or are you more like a companionship kind of person, like, man, I ain't really here for all that, but you know what I'm saying? Good question to ask, because I don't want you to be in the field and it's like, yo, so and so.
Wipe something or
clean
something.
It'd be good to know now. Right.
I thought about that, honestly. Right now, never doing it. In my head, it's like, nah, I don't think I could.
Right.
But like I said, I never know till like, even if y'all put, like, say I was with somebody that was highly functioning or something happened and they needed me to, I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Right. And everything is a case by case, so like your case may never be the same as somebody else's. You know what I mean? And then it's like, you know, some people got that real CNA background. Like I'm a caregiver, but I don't have that kind of background. Right. So, you know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff just me as being a caregiver had to, you know, adjust to. And certain things, you know, I ain't me. You know what I mean? Keep it all the way up, you know? Yeah. So I just like to ask you, I don't want to put you in an uncomfortable situation down in the future. Be like, oh man, I quit.
Yeah, so I, honestly, for the most part, like I said, I thought about it and I was like, nah, but I mean, you never know what might happen or like if something was to happen and like just say somebody went on herself, I'm not going to sit there like, man, you got to, I'm not going to do that. I'm saying no now, but I think in that situation, like if it was needed, I know I would. Like,
in every case by case, you ain't got to accept nothing that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cool. Tell me why you want this job.
Honestly, like when I explained to you about like going to the diner hall, that feeling of that humbling feeling, that gratifying feeling of helping people that, you know what I mean, that need your help, or you helping them do something they really can by themselves. I think that's more so what I would be in it for, like that part. Like, you know, basketball players, they get their gratification from scoring and winning the game. Like, I think mine might, you never know, mine might come from that.
Might come from helping people, right? Absolutely. Seriously. Why should we hire you?
Like I said, I'm a hard worker, I'm punctual. I'm very open, so if it was a situation where I couldn't make it or if it was this and that, you know, I'm going to call before time. I'm never going to not, you know, follow the procedure of how things are supposed to be done. Just a good vibe to be around, man. I make sure, regardless of everything, I make sure the work get done first.
Right.
And then everything after that falls into place. Like, as long as I'm come and make sure the work done, pretty sure me and whoever I'm dealing with, we're gonna have a good time. Like, I'll make sure they cool, they comfortable, they safe.
What are your greatest professional strengths? Some of this stuff we already talked about too, but you know, just interview wise.
My leadership skills. I'm good under pressure. I'm real good under pressure. Like, you know how people like to perform. Like I don't fold under pressure. Like honestly, like when it seems like things slow down, it give me a second to process a little bit more when I'm under that type pressure. But wow, that's a good question. I got a lot of answers, but
they all right. There's no wrong answer.
Punctuality, being able to put a smile on people's face. Because, like, I'm pretty sure it's going to be days when I come in, they not going to be in the mood.
Absolutely.
I might have a bad morning, but I think I'm going to still be able to, you know, put a smile on their face or try to at least talk them out of what's wrong with them.
Right.
Because, like I said, I was going to school to be a psychologist, so I know how to talk to people and accept things that might be different than how I'm used to doing them, or listen to people's ideas that I might not be used to and stuff like that. That's pretty much it.
What do you consider to be your biggest weakness?
It's great. We were just talking about that. Like I said, like your strengths really can be your weakness.
Yeah, same thing make you laugh, make you
trying to be a leader, you know, you might take on more than you should at the time, or, you know, being the type person that like to get the work done. I might, how can I put it? Like for example, when I was in the mailroom, like we might be over at 4, but it's like, all right, I still got sort. I'm gonna just have them sort this for the morning. So I won't come in and have to do it then, so let me just do it now. So I might have to stay over extra or something like that. I ain't gonna say I ain't really got too many weaknesses, but most of my weaknesses come from everything I do good. Because, you know, it's two sides to every coin. So for mostly all my strengths, it's some type of weakness to it, because you try to overexert yourself sometimes, or, you know, just do more than you should be trying to do, and then if something don't go right, it'll be on me instead of the person it was supposed to be on. So now I gotta carry that burden. But, you know, most of my weaknesses and stuff, like, I don't think it'll affect me doing a good job, like working.
Tell me about a challenge or a conflict that you faced at your last job and how you dealt with that. You got go.
Down at the chicken plant, man. Now, mind you, you know, when I went down there, I was, what's a good word for it? I was angry. Okay. I didn't really want to be there.
Okay.
Then I had to come to this job, and then I'm in the freezer. It's minus 35 degrees every day. Middle of the summer, I got in the whole dicky suit, like. Right. So it was just a place I didn't really want to be at first, and it was like the 3rd day. So, you know, I'm still getting used to what I'm trying. I'm still getting used to, you know, everything that's going on in our department. It was a Haitian guy. Mind you, it's a lot of Haitians, and, you know, it ain't really just black people.
Right.
And they like, I'm thinking we cool, like I work with all black people.
Right.
Nah, it's different.
Yeah,
they're looking at me
got
like
the same skin color.
Yeah. So he was pulling stuff out the freezer, and we like the dollies might be like, it's like 15 pounds on one, and it might be like 7, 8 high. So the dolly's kind of heavy, and so he's taking them out the freezer and he's pushing them to me, like throwing them. So I'm, yo, can you please stop? Cause you're gonna knock them over. Like they fall over a lot. Like, so I don't know. I really don't know what I really still to this day I don't know what the beef was about. But he threw the dolly at me, hit me in the back. Everything falls over.
On you?
Yeah, like I fall, the chicken fall on me, and my first instinct,
like I'm gonna kill this dude.
Eastside kicked in, like I'm going.
Yeah, like what's up with you, cut?
Yeah, I really had to like step back, like I'm way down here. If I lose this job, I'm just gonna be hard to like, and I just had to really step back, pull him to the side. Yo, like this is my name, your name. I just started here. I don't no problems, like. We working together, so we gotta work together. Yeah. It's a team effort. Like, you bringing these to me, I'm taking them to somebody else. Then we all gotta go in there and sort everything. Then we gotta down stack them onto the conveyor belts. Like we gonna be together for the next 13 hours, bro.
Right.
We gotta figure something out, or we just don't say nothing to each other. You can pull them out, and I'll just be at the top of the line, and man, you don't have no interactions or something. And I use that to say like, just being able to check my temper and take a step back and realize, you know, everybody ain't gonna have the same heart. Everybody don't got the same attitude as you. So I just had to like really take a step back, and I think that was the first time I ever really went about that type of situation that way, especially with somebody I don't know.
Right.
I'm already mad because I don't want to be here. I know I'm going to be here till 3 in the morning. It's only 5 in the afternoon right now. So.
Yeah, he all the way took you there fast.
Yeah. I did, though, and that's something I usually don't do. I went to my the supervisor. You know, I talked to him. I just explained to him, like, you know, I don't really know what's going on, but I don't want it to get past here and it to be on me. So I followed their policies and procedures and talked to the supervisor.
Right.
And from there, like, that was like, by the time we left, that was my boy. Like, he still called me to this day.
Right.
Yo, how you been? How you doing? I'm coming to Wilmington. Like, so, you know, just been able to take a step back and
think about it for a minute.
Think about it.
Right.
Really, because that was really the first time I read a whole, like, a packet from a job, and knowing that part of the procedure was if something like that occur,
run it up.
Make sure you say something to the supervisor first. So, you know, that way, if anything was to go wrong, at least you'll have that on file that you. So I think that was a good situation for me to, like, again, down there, that was another humbling experience. From that point forward, like, I just checked my attitude at the door. I didn't want to come in and have no problems with nobody. I just want to go in and do my work. If I make friends along the way, I'm cool with that. If not, I'm just, as long as I know the work get done.
Right. Why are you leaving your current job?
I'm not employed right now.
Okay. What are you looking for in a new position?
Stability. I just want to wake up and not be like, oh my God, I gotta go to work. I just want to wake up and be like, all right, let me hurry and get dressed so I can make no time to work. Like, that type of feeling. Like, I don't want to get stagnant and find myself doing something that I really don't enjoy. Like Mount Air, because if I was still down there, I probably would have still been there. Because the pay was kind of good. I just really hated my job, so
right. They do pay pretty good, but yeah.
I don't want to go through that. Like, you know exactly the feeling.
Yeah. I used to live downstate, and I was like, man, I was like, I know.
There's people that have been there for 25 years, and I just don't see how we go to work at 5. You gotta be there at 5. You might get off 2, 3 in the morning. You gotta think most of them people got kids and stuff, so you gotta wake up 6, 7 to get them situated. You might not go to sleep till like 4 or 5. Once you get off, you gotta come in, eat, shower, and all that. Like, it was just you don't got time to do nothing. Working on the weekends, like, just your whole day, you sleep until it's time to go to work.
Right. And
I couldn't see myself getting stagnant doing something I hate.
What kind of work environment do you prefer?
Like I said, I adjust to anything. Like, I'm good in the team setting, which makes it easier to be good when I'm on my own.
How would your old boss and your co-workers best describe you?
My co-workers will tell you how much they love me. All of them. Because, like I said, I got to the point I had to come to work and try to, like, lift everybody's spirit. Because, like, it really used to be like, you come to work and you just see everybody. Then they see me, they be like, oh, Chris here. Like, come on, y'all. Like, so, like, it's really hard to explain, like, the energy. Because I'm really reserved. Like, I'm really a reserved, laid-back person, but I don't know, like, the energy don't lie, like, seriously. And Mr. Felix, he was difficult. He'll tell you I was a good worker. He couldn't say nothing bad about me. He just might be like, I gave him a difficult time. As for, like, you know, you get a certain amount of days off, and like, I never went over the limit. He used to really be on my case, like, if I missed a day or came in late. And I used to always try to explain to him, like, and of course he was Haitian. It was like, yo, your boy ain't come all week and the day Friday. And I missed yesterday and you calling me in the office. Like,
right, yeah, this is his first day of work.
Yeah, and he couldn't say nothing bad. He definitely said I was a good worker. Hard worker. Was there for the most part when I needed to be, on time. I think they'll give me good reviews. From there, from Wilmington University, like, especially at Wilmington, they love me out there. But it's all good reviews.
That's good. What are your salary requirements for the job?
I don't really know what you guys start at, but 10, 11, somewhere around there.
That's cool. It started $10.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay, cool. We ain't got to argue about that. You got any questions for me?
I did when I came in, but talking to you was like we answered
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, for the most part, because I was definitely going to ask you about the type of people I might have to be taking, working with, or. And I really was thinking about that the whole way over. Like, you telling me, am I going to be able to do it?
Right. What these people have me doing?
Like,
right. Every case, the director will have the case notes or the care plan, I should say. And she'll say, okay, Mr. Jones need X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying? And you'll say, I can do that. Or you'll be like, it might be too much for me. You know what I mean?
Right. Make sure they get their medicine on time, feed them.
We'll do no medicine. No, even if the people ask you to do, remind me, take my pills. Look, that's all I can do. Like, and you can't even really remind them because some people got like Alzheimer's, dementia, and stuff like that. And even they took the medicine and then you reminded them to take it. They don't know if they took it. So it could be, it could be a jackpot situation. So we try to stay away from all medicines, Like, look, man.
That make a lot of sense.
Yeah. You gave Mr. Jones his medicine, his heart medicine twice, and this thing almost stopped now, you know what I mean? Now they looking at you. But okay. That's cool, man. It was nice meeting you.
I appreciate meeting you, too.